Good day! Welcome to Mathematics 7. Conversion of fractions to decimals or decimals to fractions. So first is fractions to decimals. Any fraction can be expressed as a decimal by dividing the numerator by the denominator. First, we have this what we call terminating decimal. Example, 3/4. How are we going to express it into decimal? So we have 0.75. Again, you're just going to divide the numerator by its denominator. So 3 divided by 4. And that is what we call the terminating decimal. So if there is no next number or there is no next digit to 5, meaning to say, merong katapusan, merong hangganan. So hanggang 5 lang yung kanyang digit. That is terminating decimal. Next is for repeating decimal. Example, 1/9. So we're going to divide 1 divided by 9 and that is equal to 0.1111 ... So we have ellipses in this case. That can be written as 0.1 and then you have bar at the top. That bar is what we call a vinculum. That is placed to a number that is repeating. Okay? Decimals to fractions. Terminating decimal. Example, 0.4. So it is read as 4/10. So in this case, let's take a look at the first digit, which is 4. Okay, first digit after the decimal point. And we're going to write 10 as your denominator in this case because that is tenths. And you're just going to copy 4 for your numerator. Okay? And that is now equal to 2/5. So 4/10 is equal to 2/5. So you're just going to simplify it into its lowest term. So we can divide it up and down by 2. Next is 0.56. So it is read as 56 hundredths. Again, our denominator will be this time 100 because that is in hundreds place. And then just copy the 2 digits after your decimal point and that is 56. So you have 56/100 and change it into its lowest term. And that will be equal to 14/25. Again, in changing decimals to fractions, for terminating decimal, you're going to first take a look at the digits right after your decimal point. And the number of digits will tell you how many zeros you're going to write below in your denominator. So in this case, in this first example, you have 4, only 1 digit, that's why you have only 1 0. Okay, so that's why you have 10. And for 56, you have 2 digits after your decimal point, that's why we have 100. And then just copy those 2 digits after your decimal point, which is in this case 56, and then in this case we have 4. And then just lowest term. Next is for repeating decimal. Example, 0.4 bar. In this case, you're going to use or write 9 for repeating decimal. So this is a shortcut to 1. Just write 9 in your denominator. And then copy your digit right after your decimal point. And then just lowest term if you need to do it. So since in this case, you cannot change it into lowest term, therefore that will be your final answer. So 0.4 bar is equal to 4/9. Next, 0.18 bar. So meaning to say we have 18 as your repeating numbers. So 18, 18, 18, like that. First is write 99 And then just copy 18 for your numerator. And then lowest term, so you have 2 over 11. So how are we going to determine if how many 9 are we going to use? First, let's take a look at the given digits. This is only for repeating decimal. In this case, you have 2 digits right after your decimal point, 2 repeating numbers. Therefore, you're going to use or to write 2, 9. Okay, so 9, 99. In the first example, you have only one repeating number or one repeating digit. Therefore, you're just going to write or to use 1, 9. So, you have only 9. Okay? So, that is for repeating decimal.